Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here, and welcome to the next part of Let's Build a Beach Share House for the boys, for the bees, and I love calling boys bees, I don't know why, but anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about this part. I love what's happening with this build. It's really my style, well, me as more of a guy style, but still my style. And yeah, I just really like this part. We make a few changes to the interior that I think helps lift the interior space. I haven't been able to view your comments yet. Of course, this is pre-recorded. This will be the last pre-recorded part before I'm back from Sydney. So that'll be really good to actually get to see all the feedback. And hopefully you guys think I'm on the right track. So I've just been going with my gut, with what I think looks good. So it's definitely helpful when I can get your opinions. But I really also like this part because I accidentally left my computer sound on, which means that you hear the sounds of the game sped up by 2.5 speed, and it just sounds really speedy. I don't know if that's going to frustrate a few of you listening, but I actually really get a little bit of a kick out of it. But anyway, so I left it in. I did realize that in some of the much earlier parts, a few of you were saying that corrugated iron in a bathroom would just be gross because it would go all rusty and whatnot. But I've actually used showers next to corrugated iron. It's a bit of a trend, kind of has been in different houses. Not lots, but I think I've maybe showered in one shower with a corrugated iron backing. And it was cool. It doesn't rust because they treat it with something that prevents it from rusting. So yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. So I'm going to leave that there. But I love this shower screen. That would be from the glass blowing set venue set, whichever, however you say it. And I just love it. I think it's so pretty. I think it's perfect to use in the bathroom as a shower screen. And unfortunately, we couldn't change the color of it. But you know what? I'm loving the greens and the soft blues in it. I think it looks very oceany. And if you can hear sounds in the background, my sister just had a shower and was drying her hair. So that is the sounds of her getting ready to go out, I believe. But anyway, we do fix up this bathroom a little bit. I love having those lighter timber Venetian blinds inside this bathroom as well. It just lightens it up a little bit because it is very dark. And yeah, the interior is looking very dark. I'm assuming a lot of you are going to comment on that, that you think it's too dark. But I'm liking it for a change, and we're going to definitely be making changes all the time to add parts that are colourful, parts that are lighter and more uplifting, so that'll be good. And I really wanted to use this trolley bench thing. I think it came with The Sims 3 Generations, or maybe Ambitions, I'm not sure, but I really wanted to use that in the bathroom, but we can't actually fit it in the end. But we were experimenting with layering it on top of the counters. And I think the bathroom will stay in this orientation. But in the end, it wasn't really doing anything for the space. It was just making it more cluttered, if anything. So, and I didn't want to take away from that lovely shower screen. So we ditch it. Here's a white sink. I think the Into the Future one looked a little bit too hardcore. And putting in some mirrors, I did really enjoy what we do here. I love this layered mirrored look. I think the asymmetrical balance is really nice. Creates a nice sense of unity between the counter and the metal backdrop as well. It's all a bit reflective, which I really like. And yeah, I don't know, I just like them layered over one another. I think it's snazzy. So that's why I did that for a bit of a change. And of course we need a colourful towel in there, because colourful towels are the best, even though I have said in the past, I have charcoal towels that I use. I use charcoal towels because, why do I use charcoal towels? Because you don't see any dirt or anything on it, and for, like, if I go out and I wear makeup, it's nice to wipe off makeup without having to see it on a white towel or whatever, because it's just annoying to clean off. So a few of the ladies out there will understand what I'm talking about. And it's just annoying. yeah, that's why I use charcoal towels. But I love colourful beach towels, that's for sure. And putting in a glass table here, I think we forget to put anything on it. Now I think about it, I think we just leave it there. So I get sidetracked by redoing the interior walls. So we'll have to put something on that table. If you have any ideas, let me know. I wish there was a car keys decor item though. That would be so handy to put on those tables near the entrances. The bricks just looked way too hardcore. And then I kind of had this idea with the wall there to go with some wood. And to make it a lot lighter or a lot warmer to heat up the cold space we've really created, because the kitchen's very dark, everything's very dark. So we needed to, I felt like we needed to uplift it a little bit. These white boards I've done too much, so we get rid of those. But we go for a reddish, very, very modern kind of contemporary look for next to the staircase, which means that we have to change the yellow wall. I still don't know what you guys thought of the yellow wall because the other parts haven't been published of this yet. So we'll see, but we can always change it. We do go with blue. I know a lot of people comment that I use blue too much, but I love blue, and I think we're in an ocean house, so I don't know, I want to use blue in this. But, you know, we can change the feature wall, I guess. Depends what we think. There's plenty of time. But yeah, I love this wall detailing at the back. It's different. I wouldn't usually use this wood texture on a wall, so we also pop it in the kitchen too, and it just lifts it up a little bit while still looking very masculine, very contemporary. And yeah, lightening up that wall to a baby blue definitely lifts the space as well. So the first bedroom we're going to do is actually Cody's bedroom. And the reason why he's getting the downstairs bedroom without the ensuite, I don't know if he picked the short straw in this situation or not, but his brother, I always thought that he was younger than Austin, Cody was, and so that's why he's going to get the downstairs bedroom and Austin's going to get upstairs. And of course, Ashton and Xavier are going to be sharing the master bedroom because they're a couple. So we start off with Cody's. Now, as a reminder, Cody is a bit of a flirt. He's had a history with Trinity. Trinity and Jordan. Did he get with Jordan? I think so. Anyway, Trinity from the Sims character from my sorority house build. They were both in my Lunar Island Let's Play. But he aspires to be a chef one day, so he's a very good cook. Well, hopefully he'll be a good cook. He has the cooking trait and also the gardening trait. So I thought his room could be closest to the kitchen. And I guess we go with a bit of a surfer boy room. We go with a nice light wood for the bed. And I think we go for a red wall, actually. In one of the very early parts, someone said, I think you should do a lot of dark reds or rich reds in this house. And I thought, you know what, let's go all out. Let's go for a red colour. And this choice of colours for the bedspread I have definitely done before. I don't know what it is, but when I make boys' rooms, I love using the cow pattern in lighter colours. I don't know why that is. I just don't know. I think I just love it. If I was a guy, that would be my Duna cover. So I couldn't help but do that again. And I like the blue and the red. The pastel blue and red is really nice contrast, I think. And something that you don't really see to put together all that often. So we go for that. And we've kind of created this nice bed head shelving unit. It is symmetrical in the end. We put the bookshelf on the other side as well. And yeah, I think it's just nice to add a bit of extra detail to the room than just putting the bed against the wall like normal. And it's definitely inspired by what we've been working on in the sorority build. I think it was in Sammy's room we did a lot with shelving units behind her bed head. So it was kind of cool. And on the left there, you can see street signs. They've just disappeared. But I love those street signs A lot of you guys know that I have a few street signs in my room. I'm a bit weird like that, but I love the graphics on them. And similarly, Angel actually gifted them to me, so thank you very much. I love using them. And of course, making these paintings appear like they've just been leant against the wall there rather than hung. Just by holding Alt and moving the mouse up and down, you can choose exactly where the painting sits on the wall. So that's handy, and there's one tucked behind the other just to make it look a little bit more realistic. And just kind of like they've been placed up there by Cody. Keeping in mind that this house, the story is that the boys are living in one of their parents' beach houses. Their furnishings, I wanted the feature colors of the room to match the rest of the house. That red wall would have already been there. But then the boys' furnishings, I want some of them to look a little bit off, like a little bit like it doesn't quite match the house because it's their own furniture. So this is a lot lighter compared to the main rooms that we've been working on. It's definitely got that more traditional beachy vibe to it rather than the upper scale dark colouring we've gone with. So yeah, and we've put some cooking books from the bakery set behind his bed because he is a cooking sim. He's a natural cook, and that's what his aspiration is, to be a really good chef. And I don't know if we should leave the feature wall blank or put these paintings on it. Do let me know. I thought they harmonized quite nicely, I guess, with the bedspread because there's two busy patterns going on there. So yeah, a lot of visual rhythm going on. So we have put that there for that reason. And these lights from the Bohemian Garden set are really pretty. And I thought that Cody would be the kind of guy to hang them up there. This wardrobe is from Sims 3 Into the Future. It's really handy for if you've got a lot of blank wall space and you if you put too many paintings everywhere, too many posters everywhere, it just is a hot mess. So it's nice to be able to cover up some of the wall with a nice big wardrobe. And we've made it wooden so it doesn't look so futuristic. It looks a bit more organic and of the current day and age. And we're just going to swap it around so we could put a chair at that desk. Otherwise the chair would have obstructed the door to the room, and that's just icky. I'm also wondering if we should make that, where the windows are, if we should make that into a little private balcony area for Cody. Because he has a green thumb, he might like to put some plants out there. Though we do put some, I can't talk, some pot plants inside his room. I've been seeing a guy who definitely is into growing plants and stuff. Not shady plants, just normal plants for cooking with. So herbs and stuff like that. So I was kind of inspired by his room, I guess, with this build. Or for Cody's room. Because we do put in a lot of hanging plants. A lot of Cody's furniture looks handmade. And that was a characteristic of the guy I know, his room. So I thought, you know what, I might use that as a bit of inspiration. And I wanted to put a lot of traveling items in because a few guys I know are very well seasoned travelers and they love, well, like girls as well. I mean, anyone loves picking up things that are really different or unique to the places they've been and then keeping them as souvenirs to remember their trips away. So I thought, you know, maybe Cody has gone around the world, traveled a little bit to research some of the food or dishes that he wants to cook. So that's why we have a few random bits and bobs over there on his desk. Plenty of plants, plenty of herbs for him to cook with, maybe. And yeah, I love his room. I think it's pretty cool. We might get rid of those paintings there on the left. I'm not sure if that will be better. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye!